Hello students, welcome to online classes from KV Rai Academy. I am Arun Pandey. I am going to discuss class 10 subject biology chapter 1, and the name of the chapter is life processes. So inside chapter 1 life processes, today in this video I am going to describe alimentary canal. So remaining organs I have explained in my previous video, but in this video organ of alimentary canal such as stomach and small intestine today we discuss. So first of all about stomach. So stomach is capital letter J shaped. Stomach is J shaped organ, capital letter J. This shape organ is stomach, and it is bag like structure located behind the diaphragm. Stomach is J shaped organ located behind the diaphragm. Food is passed from the esophagus into the stomach. Food is passed from the esophagus into the stomach. It expands when food enters into it. That means stomach expands when food enters into it, and it has three regions: cardiac, fundus, pylorus. At the junction of between the stomach and small intestine, at the junction between at the junction between stomach and small intestine, at the point where stomach will be end and small intestine will be started. So at the junction of stomach and small intestine, there is pyloric sphincter is present, which is formed by the circular muscles. Pyloric sphincter is present, which is formed by the circular muscles. The pyloric sphincter regulates the movement of food toward the small intestine. The pyloric sphincter regulates the movement of food toward the small intestine, and similar sphincter is also present at the front end of the stomach to prevent the backflow of food into the esophagus. So similar sphincter is also present at the point where at the front end of the stomach. That means a similar sphincter is present at the front end of stomach to prevent backflow of food into esophagus. So the inner lining of stomach contains many gastric glands. Inner lining of stomach contains many gastric glands. The gastric glands secrete gastric juice. Gastric glands secrete gastric juice, and gastric juice is a colorless and a highly acidic liquid. Gastric juice is colorless and a highly acidic liquid. It contains hydrochloric acid, protein digesting enzyme called pepsin, renin, gastric lipase, and mucus. So the stomach also has muscular wall that contract to help mixing the food thoroughly with the gastric juice. Stomach also has muscular walls. So muscular walls contract as the food which is mixed. Muscular walls, stomach contains muscular walls. Muscular walls contains as the food mixed with the gastric juice thoroughly. And it churn the food and break it down into smaller particles. So the hydrochloric acid kills any germs that may have entered with the food. Hydrochloric acid kills any germs that have entered along with the food. It moistens the food and activates pepsin to act on proteins. It moistens the food and activates pepsin. Pepsin will be activated and it act on the proteins. So pepsin act on proteins. The pepsin is first secreted as pepsinogen and then changed to pepsin by the acid. I saying means pepsin is first secreted as pepsinogen. Pepsin is first secreted in the gastric juice in the form of pepsinogen and then changed into pepsin by the acid. It is converted into pepsin by the acid, by the effect of acid. Pepsin digests protein and proteoses and peptones. Pepsin digests proteins into peptones and proteoses. The hydrochloric acid creates an acidic medium that facilitates the action of pepsin. It acts, that means hydrochloric acid creates an acidic medium and prepare for the action of pepsin. So renin acts upon soluble milk protein caseinogen and convert it into insoluble form casein. Renin act on the soluble milk protein and converted it to insoluble casein. This helps milk to remain in the stomach for a longer time to be acted upon the protein digesting enzyme. So gastric juice, gastric lipase partially breaks down it into smaller components. The mucus protect the inner lining of the stomach from the action of acid under the normal condition. So pepsinogen converted in the effect of acid into pepsin and the proteins converted on the action of pepsin into proteoses and peptones. In stomach, the food is converted into partially digested pulpy mass. In stomach, food is converted into partially digested pulpy mass is called chyme. And the food remains in the stomach for about 3 to 4 hours. The exit out food from the stomach is regulated by the sphincter muscle and released into small intestine. So I think that this much enough. Thanks.